there,
That
guys. Don't
can't
let
be
your
good
guard
for
down.
health.
I'm excited just thinking about us Bart.
I'm getting a very Tales of Zillia vibe. Like the first city. Oh, there's purple knights now.
Halt! Are you Alfin and his companions?
Why would you think that?
You are the only one scheduled to arrive, and there are no unscheduled arrivals in Ganeth Harrow.
Where do we make an
So I'll
appointment?
ask again, are you Alfin and his companions?
We are.
Then pass. Lord Volron is expecting you at Castle Delpharis.
Why do they have such smaller swords than the others?
Well, suppose it's rather nice of them to roll out the red carpet for us.
We don't need like an ID check. It's just like, yep, we're Alphen. Good thing we don't have a fake counterpart group running around in this game. The city looks so bare.
We're supposed to meet him in there? And what do we do now?
Let's see how things look around the city first. Then we'll make our way to the castle.
Comment on how eerily
Not
empty
a
it
slave in
is.
sight. Where is everyone? There aren't even any soldiers.
Something feels off. I don't like it.
Like the fact that the enemy could ambush us at any moment? Yeah, not crazy about that either.
No, not that. Something else.
That must be Volron's castle up ahead. I suppose we just walk right up to it then?
That's what the guard from before said. Now, if we only knew where they were keeping Shionne, we could try to...
That's it!
Hmm?
That weird feeling. It's not just that the city is empty. It feels like no one lives here at all.
Now that you mention it, it does feel strangely artificial. Think maybe it's a district just for the Renans alone?
With all this open space, seems unlikely.
Huh?
Hey! You guys! What's going on? What was that about? They were Danans, right?
That wasn't normal. Wait, you don't think it could have been the fruit of Helgen, do you?
No, they seem too docile. What about astral energy? Could you sense any coming from them?
No, and I'm pretty sure I could tell if it was. If not that, though, then what?
Speaking of which, it didn't look like there was anyone guarding them either.
They were headed for the castle. I have a bad feeling about those boats.
I get what you mean. It didn't feel like those folks are just commuting to work.
The waterway they're floating on appears to lead to Delpharis Castle. If we follow it, we may learn more about what's taking place here.
Oh, that was weird. I kind of expected them to go down like the ship we were on.
So, any ideas what the deal was with that boatload of
Kind of
weirdos?
seemed like it with the weird
Your
chanting.
guess is
going
as good as mine. They looked like Danon slaves, but beyond that...
This city is grander and more beautiful than any other we've been to, yet
I know what you mean. From the architecture right down to the people, something feels off somehow.
I've long maintained one can glean a lot about a ruler from their city. Considering how unsettling this place is, I'd say I wasn't far off the mark. Despite its surface layer of majesty, walking around inside, it feels more like a hollowed-out ruin.
I say we follow after that boat. If we're lucky, they might be in the mood to give us some answers.
Man, this place gives me the creeps.
Law, your legs are shaking.
What? Liar?
Just kidding.
You...
This looks really small compared to like how big it actually is.
I've seen ghost towns that were more alive than this city. Where the hell did all the Danons and Renans go? Shionne.
At least it seems connected pretty well. You can see where we were on the first floor.
There's nobody here either. Looks like the only building up ahead is the castle. But...
No good. It's a dead end.
I don't relish our chances climbing. Or breaking through, for that matter.
And yet, this seems to be the only way inside. Take a look around. There must be a switch or something to...
What? What is it this time?
Look! Over there!
Alphen!
Astral energy? But then... that means...
Why does it look like every element?
Can't you see what's happening? You're being deceived! Please stop! You'll die!
Damn it!
Full run is killing you! You need to run! Please, get off the boat!
What just happened?
We're being summoned.
Summoned? By that murdering monster?
It's all a demonstration designed to provoke. To prove to us, no, to Alphen, just what he's capable of.
Kidnapping Shionne. Killing all those people. If it's just me he's after, then why hurt them? Why do all this just to get at me? You hear me, Volron? Answer me!
Alphen, this is not your fault. Don't give this to him.
I know. And I won't. My hands are stained with blood. But even so, if we're going to stop that bastard, then I need to keep going. Let's move.
Damn it.
How awful.
They needed all that extra energy
All
just
of
to
those
open
people
the
in the
door?
boats. Do you think they had any idea what was going to happen to them?
They did a damn good job of concealing it if they did. You ask me, the only thing on their mind was following orders.
And I bet I can guess who from. Volron.
The only thing they knew was mindless oppression right to the very end. What kind of purpose is that? Living only to die at your master's whim?
Being a slave means having your whole life stolen from you. In the worst cases, quite literally. That bastard will get what's coming to him. I'll see to it he does.
Is this what I think it is? Those people, they were all...
He's sick. Sick and deranged.
Remember this well. This is the true face of who we're up against.
Still, if it's not fruits of Helgen he's using, then how do you think Volron goes about controlling all of them?
They didn't look like they'd been threatened, but they didn't look like they understood anything either.
It could be something else, like a potion perhaps. But frankly, I doubt it.
But that would mean they're following Volron out of choice? But why?
Nothing bolsters a despot's authority more than loyalty. Loyalty is advantageous for any ruler. For Volron, it means acolytes willing to give their lives for him. As for whether they did it willingly or not, I'd say they're merely puppets dancing to their master's tune.
But to the point where they'd give up their own life force? Is that even possible?
You just saw it for yourself. And think back to when I was your lord. If I'd asked you to sacrifice yourself for some cause, would you have?
Dohalim.
My apologies. My words got away from me again.
No, you're absolutely right. The only difference being that you never demanded such a thing. You wouldn't.
All lords are masters in the art of manipulating their subjects' hearts. Whether they use fear, torture, or various other methods, the outcome is the same.
Fear.
No wonder there's no remaining signs of a resistance force in this place.
There was no signs of fear, though. It seemed like they were more like brainwashed. Who's this? Tabitha? Oh no, is this Shionne?
Shionne!
Wait! Something's not right.
Why does it sound like it's coming from somewhere else?
Shionne.
It's so dark. Everyone.
We came to save you. It's okay now.
It's dark. Please help me. No.
Shionne.
Lies.
Thorns times 7.
There is immense dark astral energy here. Far too potent to the work of a single individual. It's possible Volron's manipulated her. We cannot tell from this far away. We need to be much closer.
Only to do that, first we need to get rid of the thorn. That
Oh, there was a lot more than 7 here again?
Idea. Alone. I'm all alone.
Shionne!
I can't die. But I also can't live.
Shionne!
See, this is exactly what I meant by we need a fucking move that has wide range.
Down this time. Pain. It's nothing compared to what you're going through. I won't let you go again. I can take whatever you give me. So please, open your eyes. Shionne! Take it! Look sharp! It's over!
May 1,000 gales carry it into my
It's over!
Oh my god, they got such a fucking awkward hitbox, too.
My turn! How about this? Struck! Demon Fang! Double Demon Fang! You're mine! No escape! Double Demon Fang! Thank you!
More for the stockpile.
Okay, that seems so pointless.
The thorns just keep growing back. If this keeps up, then...
Please wake up, Shionne! Come back to us! I'm alone. Alone? I'm completely alone.
You're wrong.
Elfin!
She thinks we left her all alone. She can't see us or hear us. All of this. It's because I pulled away from you. Because I couldn't hold on to you. Shionne. But you're not alone anymore. Law's here. And Rinwell too. Kisara. And Dohaling. And so am I. Believe me when I say, you are not alone. So please, don't give up on us. We will bear your thorns together. I swear it. Shionne.
Alvin! How many times do I have to tell you? Not to be so careless.
There is no more time for us to rest.
Let us finish this. I entrust this blade to you once more. Hey, Alphen?
What is it?
While I was away, what did you do?
I missed you.
Alphen. But after what happened because of me...
I got a glimpse of the real you. It was worth it. You could say the pain is some kind of reward.
Some reward. You sure all that hurt hasn't done something to your head, too?
Hey now.
Is it just me, or are they...
It's been a while. They're just happy to see each other.
I know. I mean, it's fine.
We all express ourselves in different ways. Leave them be.
They should get a room.
David Astor. Blazing Pillar.
Shionne.
Is that the Mystic Art? Like a new one? Alright, 5+ combo. I guess we're going with this for now.
I'll be okay.
She looks
Let's go. We have to take Volron out.
back in her old dress.
Things that came out of Shionne are her thorns, right? She said they're made of dark astral energy.
She did. But those thorns are no astral art, and she cannot control them. Such immense astral energy, too. Just what are her thorns, really, I wonder?
Why did everyone have to grunt when he was
the
saying their
Sovereign,
names?
the
like that?
Renaissance.
Ooh.
The fate of Lenegis 300 years ago? Yes. That is a lot to take in, isn't it? I never realized the weight of the burden you were carrying.
I could say the same.
The person you kept mistaking me for. It was Naori, wasn't it? So, what do you think? Could I be her descendant?
It seems likely. You two do look very similar.
Kidnapping Shionne, mistreating slaves, and who knows what other terrible deeds. Seriously? These so-called lords just think they can do whatever they like.
I am deeply ashamed to be one of their kind.
Sorry, my bad. I didn't mean you, Dohalim.
Do you think Volron could have been behind what just happened with Shionne's thorns?
I'm not sure. If it was bait he needed, kidnapping her should have sufficed. Perhaps he had some other purpose in mind.
Her thorns aside, as a hostage, surely it would have made more sense to keep her close at hand. So why did he leave her unguarded?
If getting rid of Alphen was Volron's only priority, then he could have ambushed us directly. It's not as if he lacked the power. He chose not to, which means he's toying with us, prolonging Alphen's suffering as much as he can.
But why? What does Volron specifically have against Alphen? Is it because he's leading the Danon rebellion?
Possibly. But try to see it from Volron's perspective. He'd do anything to win the crown contest, correct? Knowing that the true sovereign already exists somewhere is bound to ruffle his feathers. Have your paths crossed before, Alphen?
Only when I've been with you guys.
In the end, we just find more mysteries.
What isn't a mystery is how badly we're gonna beat this creep up once we find him.
What a simple and straightforward person you are, Law.
Well, that's a good thing sometimes. Freaking seemed like Shionne was gonna flash Alphen when she's like, "Take, I bestow upon you this." So that's weird. She doesn't keep the dress. You'd think it would
Way
just
to
be a
give us a
costume
heart attack.
change at this
I
point.
wasn't sure how that was gonna
Everyone
pan out
went
for a
through
while
one.
there.
I'm just glad everyone's safe. Really glad.
What about you, Shionne? How are you feeling? He didn't do anything to you, did he?
The last thing I remember is being back on the ship.
back then. Seeing Alphen's pain return to him the moment he touched me. It brought me back to my childhood. The fear in people's eyes whenever they were around me. And the next thing I knew, darkness was welling up inside me. It was smothering me. I couldn't see anything anymore. I was all alone.
Shionne.
You're okay now? You're safe, Shionne. We're here with you. You're not alone any longer.
Thank you.
How Alphen was in pain though when he took upon the blazing sword, because obviously he had to be. Yeah, why not? Why do you think just keep the costume shit? Like, it didn't look good in game, I'll say that, but out of game, like during the cutscenes, actually pretty good.
Must be Volron's Imperial Guard.
They don't seem to be keeping lookout. More like they're waiting.
Oh well, the royal welcome was nice while it lasted.
Time to get our fists dirty, huh?
Wait, we don't have a plan!
As far as law's concerned, this is the plan. Let's go!
Open your eyes! This blind royalty is just another form
Oh, holy shit, man, they all discharged them, didn't they?
Just like the damn puppets we built outside.
Hi, we got the fucking burst attack back, nice. I like how it canceled my combo!
Scarlet Inferno!
Bestow thy mystic mercy. The enemy wields arts too.
You'll soon see about that! Where are you going? It's over! Astral energy! Full throttle!
Bestow thy mystic mercy.
These guys are definitely so much more mobile. Doesn't make any sense if just their weapons are a bit smaller. You'd think their armor should have been a little, like, sleeker.
This one's got your name on it!
It's over! Double demon fang!
I like the spamming of fairy circle though.
Flashing fang! Dragon Swarm!
In your death, another incantation ruined.
I have that problem with Vesperia too. It's like, oh, I'm just gonna fucking
Well, that didn't
spam
feel
nurse. It's like,
Those
you need to
soldiers
heal
were
like
just
2
the
people
slaves,
for 500.
driven by a warped sense
Nurse.
of loyalty.
Yeah, that was just about as hollow a victory as they come.
It's strange. I always thought loyalty was one of the greatest virtues out there. Now I'm not so sure. Is it simply a question of where your loyalties lie? Or is it fealty itself that's the problem?
Maybe it only becomes a problem the moment you stop thinking for yourself.
So if we defeat Volron, you think they might learn to think independently again?
Actually, no. Never mind. This isn't the time. We can worry about that after we finish the task at hand and defeat Volron.
As As expected, Bolron's elite guards are quite formidable.